Hello and welcome to another day of 50 days of Keynote in the classroom. This episode created by me at Mrs. Educate on Twitter. Hello and welcome to day 23 of 50 days of Keynote, and today is tips on timelines and making timelines in Keynote. If I was making a Keynote timeline, the first thing I would do is utilise the shapes. As you can see here, I've used a simple arrow, overlaid each other, and you get the real feeling of a timeline moving on. And then I've just simply added some text to add the numbers. And I'm trying as much as possible to keep it simple, to keep it with that design feature where we're just focusing on what we need to. First, a really simple tip that will help you with Keynote. If you open up to the side of your Keynote two windows, so you've got a Safari or your photos, you can really simply drag and drop into Keynote rather than saving an image or copy and pasting it. It just makes the transaction and the making of the Keynote a lot quicker and simpler. I think being able to mask an image is really good for timelines because you can, as you can see here, I've made images that were quite messy and different, very similar and very structured in a circle by masking an image. All you need to do is choose the two images that you want and click on them, and you'll get this option to mask image. Don't worry if they're not exactly on, because you can move things around and then you'll be able to make them all the same shape. So I've used a circle here. I've then added on a border which links in with the colour for the different part of the timeline, so it's all unified together. As you can see, I've then had a bit of fun with animations, and this is really why you want to do a timeline in a Keynote, is the ability to just make it a bit more alive, a bit more popping, and so things are moving around, making it a bit more interactive and a bit more interesting for your pupils so that things can come along at certain times. It doesn't clog up the screen or the slide, and you can just see that progression going from one thing to the next. So it just makes it a lot more interactive, and there's lots of animations that you can add on using Keynote. And there are lots of things that your pupils can play around with, have fun. They can have things coming in and going out. And here we can see some examples of some final products. These aren't mine, these are just a simple Google search, but you can see that you can use different shapes, different techniques, some text in different ways, and you can just really have fun with it to see what you can do, make it interactive, add those animations, but generally just have fun. Thanks for watching another 50 days of Keynote. You can find all the videos on Padlet and the Keynote files here.